I have it all.
Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat.
I'm not even
Flat,
capping.
fully
but
flat,
yeah.
believe. Flat with fully flat.
Yo, Bly
Fully flat, believe.
sub.
Flat with fully flat.
Can you sub to me?
Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully
Yo, how
flat.
do I do it so like I freaking run?
Flat, fully flat, believe.
Oh, yeah,
Flat with
next.
fully flat. Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with
How
fully
do you
flat.
get it? How do you get it?
Lee, can you start the game?
Fully flat, believe.
Why
Flat with
do you
fully
like it?
flat.
Wait, how do you get
Flat,
that
fully
bald
flat,
guy,
believe.
though?
Flat with
Which
fully
one is
flat.
the bald guy?
Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully
He's
flat.
Soccer player 19.
Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat.
Soccer player 19.
Flat,
Just
fully
help,
flat,
bro.
believe. Flat with
I'm not
fully
in the
flat.
mood, bro.
Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with
Who the
fully
frick
flat.
is soccer player?
I think he's called
Flat,
somebody
fully
in the
flat,
chat
believe.
said Screen.
Flat with
I don't-
fully
I don't
flat.
know.
Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully
Yeah,
flat.
I don't know what that means.
Flat, fully flat, believe.
Lee,
Flat with
can you
fully
please start
flat.
the game?
Yeah.
Flat,
Where's
fully
soccer?
flat, believe. Flat with
Where
fully
is-
flat.
Then you're gonna have to. You have
Flat,
to. If
fully
I hit
flat,
200
believe.
by the
Flat
end
with
of
fully
today,
flat.
I'll tell you how to get it.
Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat
you
with
can get
fully
me-
flat.
If you can get me
Fully flat, believe. Flat with fully
If you
flat.
can get me to 200, I'll give it. I'll tell you.
Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat. Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat.
Bids went
Flat,
quiet.
fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat. Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat. Flat, fully
mean
flat,
screen
believe.
recorder?
Flat with fully flat. Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat. Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat. Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat.
No, Carlos.
Flat,
who's your best
fully
mod
flat,
so
believe.
far?
Flat with fully flat.
You.
Flat, fully flat,
No,
believe. Flat with fully flat. Flat, fully
Yeah,
flat,
Raku.
believe. Flat with fully flat.
Wait, what did he screen record?
Fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat.
You and him are tied.
Flat, fully flat,
You
believe.
know, I don't
Flat
have
with
to tell
fully
you when I
flat.
stream. I have to tell you when I.
Flat, fully flat, believe.
No,
Flat with
I
fully
laid
flat.
it on. Just saying.
Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat.
You join anytime.
Flat, fully flat, believe.
Wait, what did he
Flat with
screen
fully
record?
flat. Flat, fully flat, believe. Flat with fully flat.
Royal sire, I bring you Gelfling.
What they are actually trying to do, and what they think they're doing. And I'd be very pleased to know what they think they're doing. I think they're all insane. But I'm liable to be put away as insane for expressing it. That's what's insane though.
First we take our essence.
If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati.
I'm sure all of you have heard the rumors that a batch of Duff was contaminated with strychnine.
Strychnine? Right.
Well, that's news to me.
If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
Before you write your letter home, if you're not getting your haircut, unless you've got a younger brother who's going out this weekend as to get
One thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. There's no place to go. There's no place to throw your trash. And I wouldn't be surprised.
Biden said that shit too. What's up, brother? Pretty good. How you doing this morning, Slim Jim?
Thank you for being with us. You were marvelous.
Thank you very much. And congratulations to you.
Eyes.
Event.
Wasn't a question. I just want to tell everyone, look at your hair.
Earth is flat. Now, I'm looking right out there at...
Hope you guys downloaded it.
He makes me feel like I'm the only girl in this whole flat world.
Can you do it? Okay. Is the Earth flat?
Jorden är platt som en pannkaka, jiddly-haddly-ho. Jorden är platt som en pannkaka, det kan ju vem som helst förstå. Det ser man ju, då är det så. Och jorden är platt som en ocean, jiddly-haddly-ho. Och jorden är platt som en ocean, det är nog fel att säga det, men det är ju faktiskt så det är.
He makes me feel like I'm the only girl in this whole flat world.
Is the Earth flat or round?
This whole flat world.
All in the same boat, ready to float on the end of the world. That old world.
Wants to see what's around the corner, and is it round or is it flat?
Haha, mean. Haha, mean.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
They always treat you like a child, and they've stolen all your instincts to be wild. Maybe you swallowed all their lies, 'cause you opened up your ears and closed your sword of truth, it's time to pierce the sky. It's not easy to believe the ones we all have trusted don't deceive. Maybe it's time to challenge life and see the whole world's been hypnotized. Swim, little mermaid, sink or swim right up and look 'em in the eye. Swim, little mermaid, with your sword of truth, it's time to pierce the sky.
The scientists thought that the
Flat?
yeah.
But the truth of the matter is whether the Earth is flat.
Group. Did you see Interstellar? I have a theory. Everything that happens in movies is true. Then happens later in life.
(1984), a year that had been long associated with the George Orwell novel. Now that the real 1984 was upon us, what type of year was it going to be? Would 1984 be an Orwellian dystopian nightmare? Or would 84 be bright, cheery, and nauseating, like a Mary Lou?
You make the call.
7th, while he was filming a Pepsi commercial. As Jackson walked down a staircase on stage, a spark from the house pyrotechnics landed on his head, which was unwittingly filled with flammable hair product. Heading into February, we go to space. During NASA's space shuttle mission STS-41B on the 7th, astronauts Captain Bruce McCandless and Colonel Robert Stewart made history's first untethered spacewalk. With the aid of 300-pound nitrogen-propelled backpacks, the astronauts made 2 spacewalks during the mission. The first mission lasted 5 hours and 55 minutes, floating a football field's length away from the Space Shuttle Challenger. It was late February when David Vedder, the Houston boy who was confined to a plastic bubble for his entire life,
And 13 to 14.
Let's see it.
11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11, and
amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Other things, we would not dream of giving you less than the full amount. In fact, I will personally make sure.
We're so familiar with until it happens where we live, and it is happening where we live.
A zapisky z galubkami.
As it flows through your body, works its way through your veins. A vaccine is provided, all the faces and names. But light is shining down upon its losses and gains. This epiphany should help you see that things need to change. as I walk down the valley of the shadow of death. I cannot get away from what I cannot forget. And who will be responsible for who is misled? You got a hair put on your shoulder while you gamble in it. Yeah! Break the chain. Break the chain. Break the chain. Break the chain. Break the
In order to see true nature of the earth, we have to remove a completely false narrative.
Very interesting. Here's what's happening. What you're seeing here is Photoshop, but it has to be.
Well, I think it looks so ridiculous and impossible, and you can tell it's for CGI because it looks so fake, honestly. You know, the colors all look kind of weird, you know, like everything looks too crisp.
Science is handmade for best explained as complete delusion. If you narrow down the government to one person, it would be like, would you agree it'd be like, the government's kind of like John Gotti, like a gangster, you know what I mean?
We'd say the earth is round because we've been told it's round.
This was not an actual Gemini mission. Nobody left the ground. Gemini did not abort. We have simply edited together an isolated launch with shots of the flight controllers simulating that launch. Like many other things in the space age, flight simulation is done by computers.
We leave you much that is undone. Breakthroughs available to those who can remove one of truth's protective layers.
A former Nazi. Werner von Braun was an SS officer during World War II, and yet less than 2 decades later, von Braun was leading a team of NASA scientists,
Our space satellite will have the shape of a wheel. This advanced space station will be headquarters for the final ascent to the moon.
What we need to do is flatten the curve.
Underneath the dome, Top has sprung a leak, put the animals on the ark, start the world over fresh, and grow in all the grass, with the drip pins from the ceiling. We don't need to save fish, cause they're all already swimming. Dome is in the way, Dome is in the way, yeah,
I'll be 10-8 back riding.
Them out. There were some flatten the curvers, and so then, all right, so then they confine us. Even a month after we had all heard what flattening the curve was all about, some people who advocated flattening the curve because not only did they think it would help the hospital system cope better, but they also thought that that would reduce the overall number of deaths. Just enough intelligence to be irritating. And so you would get all over social media midwits explaining to you, even a month after we had all heard what flattening the curve was all about, we'd heard this from every official source over and over and over and over, and then you would make some mild remark.
And are you ready for the event?
Houston, station's ready for the event.
It's a really interesting place to work up here. We are busy. There are experiments.
The view out the window is unbelievable, but it's not the same as being on Earth. And I think for me, I don't know what the other crew members think as being on Earth. In the acting profession, I have tried to always know my lines in the acting profession.
Mighty fine forces, they go around the earth, so they never fall down.
Why, what do you mean, sir?
Freemasons run the country.
Boom shakalaka!
Of organized crime.
Dewey was just 33 years old and determined to make a name for himself.
He modeled himself after J. Edgar Hoover of the FBI.
Back in his Philadelphia, 33-year-old Elliot of Special Agents, hand-picked for being incorruptible and fearless. They were so clean-cut and effective, they were quickly dubbed the Untouchables. The group was led by 33-year-old Elliot Ness, and it's soon clear that Capone couldn't buy them all.
How long it would take to achieve that speed, dragging the total trip time into thousands of years. But in the shimmering upper atmosphere,
you know, everyone knows the importance of taking a break every once in a while when you're working. Well, the same thing holds true if you're having fun. Now, that's why plays have intermissions. And during the intermission, you'll find the nearby fountain where they serve Coca-Cola is a mighty popular place. A sparkling glass of ice-cold Coke is a sparkling addition to the festivity and the excitement of opening night. Coke has a bright flavor, a distinctive flavor, all its own, that has never been equaled. It's bracing, too. Coca-Cola gives you a bit of quick energy that brings you back so refreshed, so quickly, and with as few calories as half an average juicy grapefruit. So, at intermission time, or any time, pause and refresh. Stop at the fountain where Coke is served. Then you can relax with the most asked-for soft drink in the whole world, bright and bracing Coca-Cola. Give yourself a break. Have a Coke.
Have a Coke.
Each recipe begins with a violent spray of filtered water, compounded by a shower of unfiltered water to help cut costs for the factory. Liquid black is added to the water. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man.
Pardons, monsieur. Now, this afternoon we have monsieur's favorite
COVID-19.
The only thing I haven't done a good job, and that's because of the fake news. No matter what you say to them, they give you bad press on it. It's just fake news.
The question
is, radical left.
Will you shut up, man? COVID-19, with 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 COVID-19, COVID-19, with 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 COVID-19.
Flat, fully flat with fully flat.
Beach ball.
Fully flat with fully flat.
Beach ball.
flat, fully flat, fully flat with fully flat. 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 Flat, fully flat, fully flat with fully flat.
Open your mind. Open your mind.
Donald, and now you're ready for the most exciting game of all.
Oh, boy!
And the playing field for this game is in the mind. Uh-oh. Look at the condition of your mind. Antiquated idea. This game is played with circles and triangles. Think of a perfect circle.
Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind.
A perfect circle.
I knew such lovely pictures. Silvery wine flowing in a spaceship. Gravity all nonsense now.
Perfect. You're just fantastic because we shot it in a day.
And then I got...
Cool, I think should be on, I'm not too sure. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, man, this is so nice. I'm so happy that so many good people are coming together. You know.
Yeah, man. It's good to do battle again.
stuff. Flat stuff.
The flat Earth theory.
The Earth is flat.
What if the Earth is flat?
What's with everybody saying the world's flat?
Of the Earth is flat.
But is the Earth flat?
And then when you're on Earth, it's flat.
The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. Your reaction?
You're right. I support that aspect of it.
Of the flat Earth.
The Earth is flat?
Is the Earth flat? The Earth is not a cube because it has enough stuff.
And stuff.
You'll see it'll become a circle.
And then we couldn't decide how we were going to edit it. The Earth is flat.
Yeah, flat Earth.
And stuff.
With a lot of stuff, flat Earth.
About flat Earth, there's a lot of people out there that there's a lot of great information. The YouTube channel
stuff
and stuff
are flat.
And you were right. There has been a cat in this video
proving the Earth is demonstrably flat.
And kind of looked at stuff a little bit more
and stuff,
and then researched a little bit more, and researching again and again, and then you start kind of discovering stuff.
The Earth is flat.
Well, the flat Earth has kind of come from a position that science is only real if it's something that you can verify yourself, which is not entirely unreasonable position to come from. Some of the stuff like
The world is flat.
So, flat Earth, if the Earth is flat,
is a flat Earth. World that is flat.
Most flat. Flat Earth.
and stuff
Flat Earth, that flat Earth.
Fascinating stuff.
Science stuff.
and stuff.
Hey, want to listen to some tunes?
Flat Earth is flat, flat Earth is round.
I can see the world is flat.
Earth is flat.
Flat Earth.
Majestic, flat Earth of ours.
That stuff is flat.
Earth is flat.
Right.
Earth is flat on a flat Earth.
Earth is flat.
The fact that it is, in fact, a flat Earth.
Of cold, flat ground.
Earth is flat.
This flat Earth.
Hat jeder Mensch gewusst, dass die Erde flach ist und vor 5
Flat, 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 flat. It's flat, it's flat, it's flat, it's flat. Flat, 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 flat. It's flat, it's flat, it's flat, it's flat, it's flat. Flat, it's 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 flat, 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 it's 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 flat, 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 it's 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 flat, flat, it's 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 flat, flat.
Flat Earth.
Are ready to float on the end of the world.
Favorite cats on a flat Earth.
The government doesn't want you to know.
The Earth is flat.
Flat stuff and
But if there were a virus out there.
And the playing field for this game is
Flat. Earth was flat.
Is the world flat?
The world was flat. Was flat.
Y'all know it's a flat, right? Of course it's flat.
We were always told that the world is flat.
flat stuff and
Flat, right? The world, because the world is flat. Yes, the world is flat. Yes.
Flat after all.
The world, she's flat.
The Earth is flat and NASA never went to the moon.
The Earth was flat.
World is flat? Like a pancake?
flat stuff and
Says it's flat.
Flat Earth into this flat, beautiful land.
Flat Earth. The world is flat.
Flat Earth.
On a vast plain. Flatland.
Flat! My ruler! Flat! This paper! Flat! We're live! Flat!
What you find is that they create a universe that is perfectly flat. Flat. It's flat. The Earth is flat.
Absolutely flat.
Flatline! Flatline!
For example, it's flat.
The world is flat. Is evidence that NASA faked it. By the way, I watched both of your YouTube videos. I must say, remarkably uncompelling.
I got to tell you, hardly any evidence at all there for me that this stuff.
That stuff is flat. You don't see the curvature of the earth. You just don't. That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat. You just don't. That stuff is flat. Flat. Flat.
Scientists wrote that the Earth is flat.
Theorist has finally followed the trail of flat Earth breadcrumbs I've been dropping.
1984. The world gets still. The world is flat and this flat Earth is in your...
I believe the Earth is flat, despite what big round Earth money and their anti-flat Earth agenda want you to believe.
The Earth is flat, living in illusion. The Earth is flat.
It did look flat out of my window.
Some illusion. The Earth is flat.
But they lose their greatest fears when they think, they find out that chemtrails are not poison being sprayed in the sky. And
Living in illusion, so I don't know what to do.
I believe the world is flat. Don't care what you think or anyone else.
And someone else says it's flat.
On Mount Rubidoux, the words Google Flat Earth were found carved into the riverside hill in letters that were 10 feet long.
No curvature in the horizon. Flat Earth video, no curvature in the horizon. Flat Earth video, no curvature in the...
See the world. People are crazy. The world is flat and weary.
Thought you were a hip cat. But how can you say that this world ain't flat?
I used to think the world was flat.
Fluoride should never be added to our water supply.
But I do! Because it's flat. Boom, you
Hypnotize my mind, convince me that this world is still flat. For the same, your hopeless brainwashed Jones, there's no other way! Unless the world is flat. If Columbus had can fly, this whole world might still be flat.
Or they're out of office.
Or the world isn't flat after all.
The earth ain't flat.
Also, flat wrong.
They said so publicly.
It's flat wrong.
They must have been founding members of the Flat Earth.
What we need to do is flatten the curve.
Up on the surface, the earth looks around.
Moon landing was faked, or the argument that the earth is flat and that scientists are covering it up.
But it's a godless city of cold, flat ground.
That stuff is flat.
Endure.
Pictures, steroids, Santa Claus, kicks and deals. It's a long fly ball going back. And the ball.
I'm a revolutionary renegade. I sun gaze, the sun's rays, eyes blazed, half crazed, coming at you sideways, down the information highway, splitting open the secret society. Bilderberger, skull and bones, scourges on humanity. Eminem, devil horns like candy gives you cavities. LeBron James, Masonic whore, fake sports are tragedy. Hoping Kyrie's real, but he's kinda hard to swallow. Same goes for B.O.B., Shaq and Eddie Bravo. Part of me suspects they are faker than Apollo. Bill Jones is Alex Hicks and vice versa flipped it. Charlie's Law reversed it and Kevin Booth assisted. This isn't just a limerick, I'm pulling back the bait, yo. Mother Nature sent me here exposing all the evil. Surveilled by media, shady and deceitful. Closed my accounts, dumping all the toxic people. Sheeple cranked my style on a journey to discovery. I put up with the shit, now I need some recovery. Truth sets me free from my own worst enemy. Keep my enemies close, and I study them endlessly. Vultures surrounding me on Masonic checkerboards. Offer up the student loans, bust cheap room and board. College is a scam, creativity is stopped. Cancel your classes and the truth will be unblocked. Teach yourself on the net, knowledge is unlocked. Sending in their bots to trap you in the box. Targeted by trolls and followed by the cops. My blood begins to boil, my skin turns to rock. Reminds me why I started and why I'll never stop. Yeah. Reminds me why I started and why I'll never stop.
That stuff is flat.
to our house.
Looks like we're being poisoned. There's
ask nobody for help. And the Bible in my hand, and a trick I just couldn't understand. Knocking on my door, so baby please don't knock no more, 'cause I'm so tired of being on my own, and I don't feel like coming down. Said I don't feel like coming down. I don't feel like coming down. Said I don't feel like coming down from this place I found. So you can feel like you belong around. Said I don't feel like coming down from this place I found. No, no. I don't feel like coming down. I don't feel like coming down. I don't feel like coming down from this place I found. Look at me and they frown. They don't want me around. I believe in you. I believe in you. They showed me to the door. They don't come back no more. 'Cause I believe in you. I believe in you. And I walk out on my own, miles and miles from my home. I believe in you, I believe in you. I don't feel alone. Don't feel alone. 8,000 miles yet I don't feel alone. Oh, I forgive them everyone for the sake of your dear son. I believe in you, I believe in you. Oh, they know not what they do, and I still believe in you. They look at me and they frown, they don't want me around. I believe in you. Yes, they show me to the door. They say don't come back no more. And I step out on my own, 8,000 miles from my home. But I don't feel alone, 'cause I believe in you. Yes, I believe in you. I forgive them everyone for the sake of God's dear Son. Oh, they know not what they do, and I still believe in you. Yes, they know not what they do, and I still believe in you.
Everyone, please stop what you're doing and listen. This is not a drill.
An idea from the human mind.
Please stop what you're doing and listen. This is not a drill.
An idea can transform the world.
Please stop what you're doing
and rewrite all
and
the
listen.
rules.
This is not a drill.
Which is why an idea I have.
Everyone, please stop what you're doing.
He's hiding something, and we need to find out what that is.
We gotta break out of here. Give him the kick!
This was not a part of the plan! Wake me up! Wake me up!
I know we have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think.
As the galaxies go whizzing by over the glass domed ceiling. Now tell me that does work for you.
If it's true, does it change how I live my life? This is something that is not an easy answer because of the magnitude of what we're talking about here. How it will change your life, first of all, when you understand it, is dramatic, to say the least. Will it change you from having to go to your job every day and the things that you typically do every day? No. But when this knowledge becomes more mainstream and these agencies are starting to be held accountable, and you understand that they're all participating in this, not just the United States government, not just NASA, but China, Russia, India, all of them have space programs. They all have the same symbolism. They're all doing the exact same thing to their citizenry. And the first thing you have to understand about this is that the deception goes all the way to the top. And when I say all the way to the top, you have to kind of get rid of the notion that the people at the very highest levels are working together. Why would they do this? Why are they trying to hide the fact that we are on an infinite plane or on a flat Earth rather than a ball? Well, If you isolate people into the idea that they're on a blue marble that's in the middle of a universe that is really insignificant and there's thousands or millions and billions of other worlds and possibly other civilizations, that makes most people think that we are insignificant and that we did actually come about as some sort of an accident. Now, when people believe that, their minds are much more malleable into being given the idea that there is no God, there is no creator. And because of that, that also gives the controllers this fertile soil to build other deceptions on.
Why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the true nature of his world until now?
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.
It's about total control, mental, physical, spiritual, every way, shape, form possible.
You have to remember how big of a conspiracy this is. This isn't talking about just the JFK thing or isn't talking about just 9/11. It's on an umbrella kind of system to where it is the biggest deception that there is. It actually exposes every other deception, and nothing else brings down the power of the elite because it really exposes education, science, the economy, television, museums, universities. Think of all the things that have been fooled. I feel worse for the people that are out there building satellites, the people that are out there actually working for these space agencies, the people out there teaching in schools as professors, because they would all come to the conclusion eventually, once this gets out, that they've all been contributing to the lie.
Why do you believe what you believe? Prove it without using NASA or any other space agency, the government or military of any country in the world. Why would I say that? NASA has been proven to be liars time and time again. I could spend a whole weekend here showing you the lies of NASA. How many of you believe your government is 100% honest and can be trustworthy? And how many of you know the military answers to their government? Okay, so if those three sources are all proven liars, why would you trust them?
He makes me feel like I'm the only girl in this whole flat world.
Can you do it? Hey, is the Earth flat?
He makes me feel like I'm the only girl in this whole flat world.
Is the Earth flat or round?
Oh yeah. This one goes out to you, the Big J. Big J. Handle the truth like that. The Earth is flat. It's flat. I hope you get bitten by a bat. That was some pretty hardcore rapping. You can't get this good. Oh! Yeah! The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. Do you think that it isn't flat? Christopher Columbus thought he was all that. He thought he proved that the Earth wasn't flat. He is responsible for the Big J, the Big Everyone knows
This whole flat world.
make it channel.
edge of space jump. But the honesty of it would greatly diminish what I think people thought he was actually doing. And not only that, they made sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide-angle lens, which curves horizontal lines. You don't see the curvature of the Earth. It is, you just don't. That stuff is flat.
The entirety of it is 33. So that's going to be a big month. But we need to get through. Just keep an eye out for March 22nd, 2020, which just happens to be obviously 3/22/22. It's also the anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones, where they want to reduce the population down to under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Is this a coincidence? Yes, Jojo has completely loses it. And by the way, Jojo says text Joe to his phone number, no joke, Google it, is 30330. And that's where you got to text Joe to vote for him. So, yeah. Yep. 330 is Freemasonry. Of course, I've mentioned it to 1,000 people, and of course no one wants to mention it. It's really appreciated.
I'd give anything to get into the Stonecutters.
What do they do there, Dad?
I'm a member. What do they do? What don't they do? Oh, they do so many things, they never stop. Oh, the things they do there, my stars.
You don't know what they do there, do you?
Not as such, no. I'm a stonecutter.
Dad, remember those self-hypnosis classes we took to help us ignore Grandpa?
Do I ever? It's 5 years later, and I still think I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken, Marge.
I know. Maybe we should be listening to him now.
I'm a member. Huh? What? Ha!
You're a member of the Stonecutters, Grandpa?
Oh, sure. Let's see. I'm an elk, a mason.
If I were a Jew, I'd be a Zionist. I am a Zionist. You don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist.
Every day, the courageous officers of NYPD put your lives on the line to protect the innocent and to put violent criminals behind bars. You protect people you've never met before. You know, I've heard that expression a long time ago, and it always means something to me. You're protecting people with your lives, people that you've never met before.
Zionist. I am a Zionist. You don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist.
However, the curse of Frank Fiala, there really was no other word for it, continued to plague Sammy. Although the police investigation into Fiala's murder failed to turn up any suspects, indeed no one was ever charged.
Smells good.
Yeah, I'll have a coffee. Guppy, trout, mermaid, or... whale, please.
Fresh in your coffee, sir?
Yeah. Keep it coming. Put the pot down. Get away.
Zionist. I am a Zionist. You don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist.
By Joe Biden to rob and take...
With this video, I'm going to completely debunk satellites in space, Google Earth, Google Maps being nothing more than smoke and mirrors, and obviously this fake, phony ball Earth that we're supposedly living on. Let's take a look here. Let's get a close-up of New York City. of any city.
With this video, I'm going to completely debunk satellites in space.
Get so-called satellite images. All you see are these cartoons, basically composites, nothing real. These cartoons, basically composites, nothing real. Okay, you think this is real? Give me a break. All fake, garbage, nonsense. And once again, the so-called satellites exposed, Google exposed, is nothing more than smoke and mirrors. And as I mentioned earlier in this one article, Google has its own fleet of airplanes to map the world in 3D. So there you go. Very simple, easily debunked when it comes to so-called satellites in deep space. We live in this world full of deception. If you can get past it, again, I said it so many times, ego is the biggest enemy of truth.
Your past mistakes by your children love your face, and you can't escape it. You medicate, blame it away. Nothing was built in one day, but don't try to fake. Got to turn up the lights. Let me down. Let me down easy. I know you let me down. Let me down easy.
You get a CGI planet, all bogus, 100%. So,
Crystal phone can make you love the same. No sense of wonder. And all it brings is pain. And Lord help me, yeah. When the people got no shame, and I won't complain. Yeah, give me my love, what we make. Don't let me down. Said you let me down easy. I know you let me down.
as far as real satellites, with that fake garbage, you get this, all CGI, computer animated, looks like a video game. Where are the satellites? You don't see me because they don't exist. Look at this. Wow. You believe this is real? If you believe this is real, you're going to believe every single lie NASA, the media, your government tells you. You've been completely blinded from birth. You believe everything you've been told your whole life. And any time someone questions an official story by your leaders, you get angry, you get upset, you get defensive. Because no one likes to be told they've been lied to their entire lives. But all you get, again, is computer animated garbage. Your whole life is nothing but garbage. Now with the supposed live feed from the ISS, you get this bogus CGI satellite here. You believe this is real? You gotta be kidding me. Complete mockery.
Take a look at this right here. Bam, 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 bam. There you go again. Bam, wake up. Bam, 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 bam. Talk about bam. Take a look at this center. Bam. Go ass up its time. There you go again. Bam. Is a big old bam. Elbow. Bam. Bam. Oh, witch. Bam. Down upon it. Bam. Yeah. Bam. And fuck it. Bam. Oh my God. Bam. That's what they don't have no talent. Bam. 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 You see that kneecap? Bam. Look at fuck it. Bam.
They love him, Big Brother. And it's what I always say, right?
Right now.
Each recipe begins with a violet hose spray of filtered water, compounded by a shower of unfiltered water to help cut costs for the factory. Liquid black is added to the water. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. More water is added to the liquid black as needed. Water and liquid black are the only two ingredients in soda. The amount of water used to dilute the liquid black will end up determining the soda's color, flavor, and fizzy. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man.
The tastiest sodas known to man.
Each recipe begins with a violet hose spray of filtered water.
The globe is dead, bit the dust, it's over now. They broke the trust, toss overboard the Mason men. Oh no, I know, not them again. We know now go. We know now go. We know now go. We know. With the fake news, TV's dangerous. We all know now. You can't trick us. We feel God's love. It's contagious! We all know now! You can't trick us! Let it follow! Oxidado! Take Apollo! Eddie Bravo! Yeah! Hey! Hey! The truth we learn on a quest and for a flat earth, we feel blessed. Our little group has always been and always will until the end. We know now go. We know now go. We know now go. We know. With the fake news, TV's dangerous. We all know now. You can't trick us. We feel God's love. It's contagious. We all know now. You can't trick us. Let it follow. Oxidado. Take Apollo. Eddie Bravo. Yeah. Hey. Hey.
Each recipe begins with a violet hose spray of filtered water, compounded by a shower of unfiltered water to help cut costs for the factory.
A truther's what I became. Oh yeah, fat brothers make me smile. The earth is flat, free your mind, wake the masses, they are blind. We know now go. We know now go. We know now go. We know. With the fake news, TV's dangerous. We all know now. You can't trick us. We feel God's love. It's contagious. We all know now. You can't trick us. Let it follow. Oxidado. Take Apollo. Eddie Bravo. The revival. 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 The revival.
entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. No one is entirely sure what liquid. Each recipe begins with a violet hose spray of filtered water, compounded by a shower of unfiltered water to help cut costs for the factory.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast off!
One small step for man. One small step for man.
The earth is flat and that's a matter of fact. I'm tired of being lied to, I'm taking my mind back. I'm taking my life back and I'm waking up slowly. I wanna thank you, Yeshua, for all that you showed me. FBI, we know you lie, and NASA, you do too. Cause in the sky, there's a dome that you cannot get through. You say that you can, but you put fluoride in our water. Shrinking our pineal glands, we're just sheep to the slaughter. Man, we're Jews to the chamber. Our lives are in danger, but sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. Our lives are confliction, technology addiction. Take a look around at the world that you live in. Are you spinning? Are you upside down? You really believe the earth is round? Gravity is a theory, is yet to be proven, and so is Big Bang, relativity, and the theory of evolution. A fish became a lizard, then a monkey, then a man. The heliocentric theory is part of their master plan. Are you starting to understand their plan? You're significant, special, and you have a purpose, man. You're significant, special, and have a purpose. What's wrong, little Lucifer? Why you looking so nervous? We were programmed at a young age to sit still and not ask questions. Sit in our assigned seat and force-fed their lessons. We need to raise our hand for permission to use the bathroom. And there's a globe in every classroom. I want it back, I want it back.
You can't have it, it's ours.
I want it back, I want it back. You can't have it, it's mine.
You'll never get it back. It's too late.
I want it back, I want it back. You can't have it, it's my mind, it's not yours.
You can't have it, it's ours.
I want it back, I want it back. You can't have it, it's my mind, it's not yours, not anymore.
One small step for man.
Not anymore.
One small step for man.
Not anymore.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Leerde u op school dat de aarde een bol is? Ik niet.
Here's a protest song from Barking. Up in the morning and out of school, covering tests for freedom work next year. Qualifications was the golden rule. Now it's just pieces of paper. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean I'm lazy. Just because you're going forwards doesn't mean I'm going backwards. Look the part, you get the job. Last year's trousers and your old school shoes. Look your son, it's a buyer's market. They can afford to pick and choose. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean I'm lazy. Just because I dress like this doesn't mean I'm an activist. 21, you're on top of the scrappy. 16, you were top of your class. All they taught you at school's how to be a good worker. System has failed you, don't fail yourself. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean I'm lazy. Just because I dress like this doesn't mean I'm an activist.
Take your name, so long. 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 Take your name. Take your name, so long. Take your name, so long. Take your name, so long. Take your name. loud. Take your lead. Oh, now. Take your lead. So loud. Take your lead.
Each recipe begins with
It's showtime.
而且如果好笑，还有 Charles， 而且如果这个，嘿嘿，现在摆的 Charles， 首先看了 Cheers Down。
Hey, wanna listen to some tunes?
Flat Earth is flat, flat Earth ain't round. Just look at your feet down on the ground. Flat Earth is flat, flat Earth ain't round. Just take a look.
Bound to sell. Picture us cooling out on the 4th of July. And if you heard we were celebrating, that's a worldwide lie. Yo, Chuck, the fat daddy rules, man, trying to pull a 226 on you, G. Yo, man, show 'em what you got. Show 'em what you got.
This style seems wild. People before you treat me like a stepchild. Let me tell you why they got me on file. Cause I give you what you like. Come right in exact. I status the status, so I care where you're at. Black in that home, I got a call from Tony Rome. The FBI was tapping my telephone. I never live alone. I never walk alone. My posse's always ready and they waiting in my zone. Although I live the life that of a resident, but I've been knowing the scheme that of a president. Tapping my phone. Whose crews abused? I stand accused of doing harm. Cause I'm louder than a bomb.
Hey, yo, D, show me on the block, show me on the block, D.
I am a rock hard trooper to the bone, full grown, consider me stone. Once again, and I say it for you to know, the truth is always ready. I got to run them on your CIA kidding. Both King and X, they got rid of both. A story untold, true but unknown. Professor Griff knows, so I ain't milk toast. And not the bragging, the boasting, and plus it ain't no secret why they tapping my phone up, so I can't keep it a secret, so I decided to kick yo. And yes, it weighs a ton, I say it once again, I'm called an enemy. I never be afraid of those with closed minds and know that I'm rapping. The way that I rap it is making them tapping, yeah. Never serving them well, cause I'm an untime. It's no secret at all, cause I'm louder than a bomb.
Swag, boy. The D is on the block, boy. Don't forget it. Kick that shit, D.
Pro holding the load, the burden breaking the mold. I ain't lying tonight because they're taking my coat. And my bucket because they're bugging my phone for information. No telling the selling our power, building the nation soul. Joining the set up, point blank target. Every brother's inside, so least not you forget, no. Taking the flame is not a waste. Here case a bill of a song, so you can never be wrong. Just a bill of advice, so we be paying the price. Cause every brother man's life is like swinging a dice right. Here it is once again. This is the brother, the terminator, the color. Going on and on, leave alone the groove. Get it straight in 88, I'll prove it to demonstrate. The posse always ready, 98 and 98. My posse come quick because my posse got velocity. Tapping my phone, never leave me alone. I'm even lethal when I'm unarmed, cause I'm louder than a bomb.
Show me around. Google, man. Go Google, man. That's right, go Google, man. Show me on the block, yeah. Show me how loud it is, man. I can't listen to you, man. Yeah.
Corporate D is ridiculous, you can come and get some of this. I teach and speak, so when it's focused, no show. No boys have choice to play shakes with fake. Oh, one for the trouble, the rhythm is the rebel. Here's a funky rhyme that they're tapping on. Just thinking I'm breaking the beats I'm rapping on. CIA, FBI, all they tell us is lies. When I say it, they get along, cause I'm louder than a bomb.
33 like Kennedy. Kennedy dreamt up the moon mission. Supposedly they took off from Kennedy Space Center. Michael, Kennedy, Masonry, Federal, Secrecy, Order. They're all 33. They took up that sky flight flag with the 33 degrees on it. Lunar also equals 33. And then there's Buzz Aldrin, who was born Edwin Aldrin Jr. And then name that equals 84. Do you understand why? Edwin Aldrin Jr. is also 69, like how the moon landing happened in 69. He was the second man to walk on the moon after Neil Armstrong, supposedly. His nickname Buzz sums to 33, go figure, and his nickname Buzz Aldrin sums to 137, the 33rd prime. And just to talk a bit more about 137, government equals 137, Washington D.C. equals 137, government means mind control. I can spell mind control, right? You'll see it equals 137. And think about that. That is what this was all about. You know, propaganda to control the mind's eye of the masses. To make them think, oh wow, how amazing, what a great nation, what a great agency. And now here we are 50 years later, how much money do we give NASA every single day? Literally over $50 million per day is how much money we as taxpayers give NASA. And what's their great accomplishment? You know, when you think of NASA, you can always think of one thing, the moon landing mission. And what did that really do for the world even if it did happen? What can you do with $50 million a day? Again, I said it before, I'll say it again. Imagine giving $50 million a day to impoverished communities throughout this nation. How many neighborhoods could you help rebuild and build up? And again, I'm not for government at all, and I'm not for wealth redistribution, but I'm just making the point. We do have this government that spends extravagantly, and is it really worth spending over $50 million a day on NASA? Really?
And because of that, that also gives the controllers this fertile soil to build other deceptions on.
Dave, we want you to head towards Station 4, and we'll advise you on what your rate looks like and the tasks that we want you to carry out once you arrive. Just start off in the direction of Station 4, please.
You can switch around.
Thanks.
She'll take your moon to the stars. It's not.
Here's why I believe that the lunar landing was fake. There is no way, at that time in history, transmit that video signal all the way to Earth. Absolutely 100%. But let me tell you something.
So many miles.
This here is the official lunar lander. When I usually show this to people, they automatically think it's a joke. No, seriously, this is an official photograph of the Apollo lunar lander. Fortunately, they took a close-up photograph as well. These were fake. Because for 3 days, the astronauts had to hop back into the ascent stage of the lunar lander and blast off the moon and catch up with the command module that had been orbiting at 4,000 miles per hour up to 3 days. Fortunately, the NASA astronauts knew exactly where the command module was after it had supposedly traveled 768,000 miles. It's also important to note that not one person on Earth was able to film the command module orbiting the moon with a telescope.
Leave a little bit of fantasy, cause that's really what it seems like to me. Should take your moon and your stars away.